Buffalo police officer responds to a call at this location when he observes a male with a pistol in his waistband. A foot chase takes place and a shootout occurs. We'll watch the body cam, then discuss why you need to see what you're shooting at and techniques you can use during a foot chase. By subscribing to our channel, you're assisting in our effort to continue training law enforcement.
What's the big bulge in the front of his pants though?
You said what's the what?
Why is he walking away? Oh, tell him to step on the sidewalk real quick.
I think they had some going on.
Your boy's making me nervous though.
Who's making you nervous? How the fuck he making you nervous?
He's running. We got one dipping out in a Rogers green jersey. He's got a gun in the front of his waistband. Stop! Stop! He's going eastbound. He's going eastbound to the next street. He's got white pants, green jersey, number 12. Left. Oh shit! Shot fired! Shot fired! Shots fired. He's still going eastbound. He shot at me. He's fucking running eastbound. I'm good. Eastbound. Green jersey. White pants. Eastbound.
Alright, just go. Green jersey, number
12. Radio, I took 4 shots at him as he was running, shooting at me.
Alright, what's your call sign?
Radio's Bravo 522. He ran into the brush. I believe I'm on Lemon. Let me catch my breath.
He's right there.
Alright, just go. Green jersey, number 12.
I got him, Radio! Olivia, call it out! Next one down.
The general rule when arresting a person is the contact cover method, meaning one officer has lethal coverage while the other officer makes the arrest. It's safer if you keep your distance and safer if you get more officers first, especially if you don't know your location.
Are you shot? I got him, Radio.
Keep your hand
on the other side. Radio 522.
Don't move.
Olivia, call the address out.
Bravo 530, I got one male in custody. He had white shorts on, he's in a tank top. He might have ditched the hoodie. I have him in custody. Are you shot? Hello? Are you shot? Are you injured? I need you to answer me.
The suspect wasn't hit by gunfire and he wasn't injured. He was charged with first-degree attempted murder of a police officer and second-degree criminal possession of a weapon. Let's talk about some lessons. If you see what you think is a firearm and you plan on taking action on it, call for an additional unit. Preferably wait until your backup is close, if not arriving, before you alert the suspect to the fact that you know about it. It's possible this officer had a partner because he uses the term we, although there's no other indication that's the case.
Number 12.
When the officer began firing at the suspect, at a minimum, the distance was 27 yards if the suspect was in the middle of the field and 38 yards if he was near the tree line. Those are generally not easy shots to get hits under ideal range conditions. We have to be able to say that simply shooting in the general direction of the bad guy is not a good idea. The officer takes 4 shots into a dark area on the move without a light, and he's unable to get a good grip on his handgun. I assume this officer doesn't have a weapon-mounted light. I think every department needs to make that mandatory. The officer has the lapel mic, which is a good start start, but then he ends up holding a flashlight in one hand and his mic in the other. The whole reason it's on a cord is so you don't have to hold it in your hand. The officer walks all the way up to where he last saw the suspect with his radio in one hand and his light in the other. You should still expect to win a gunfight if you're not prepared for one, but why would you place yourself so far behind the curve? The one thing that he does do well is he doesn't go inside the tree line looking for the suspect. The backup officer arrives, and when they see the suspect, a short foot chase takes place. The officer does a good job not running blindly around the corner and stopping to clear the corner with his pistol. Many officers have been killed running blindly around corners. You do want to avoid throwing light at the object in front of you for a couple reasons. Doing this is going to hurt your own night vision. You are making yourself more of a target, and you're doing little to disorient and distract the suspect if he is standing right there. I'm not going to give the officer a hard time for not seeing the suspect because he just didn't see him. It seems obvious to us here, but that's because the body cam is pointed down and the officer's head is probably up. However, when the officer pans around, it does seem pretty obvious that the suspect is right here. I would think that the white stands out and doesn't seem like it's something that belongs there. A safer technique to use during a foot pursuit, especially in situations where you just lost a suspect, is to stop and listen before pushing forward. If you hear movement, that can drive you in a certain direction. If you don't hear movement, then it's possible that the suspect is waiting for you. A general rule is to establish a perimeter and wait for a canine unit. Walking inside the perimeter can obscure the canine's ability to detect and locate the suspect. It's also possible that the canine unit may not search for the suspect if you have been continuously walking or searching inside the perimeter. Foot chases are extremely dangerous and officers are killed every year during them. You have to constantly be thinking, what can I do to give me the tactical advantage? You need to have a weapon mounted light and a way to operate your radio without having to hold it in your hand. Kinetic Concepts believes that it's the little things you do that will keep you alive. You have to understand what you are capable of so you can set realistic expectations when applying tactics. If you like this video, subscribe to the channel and we'll see you on the next one.
Officer down, hey,